Brad Pitt's post-divorce transformation and strange lifestyle. What if I told you that one of Hollywood's most charming and powerful men went through a complete transformation after one of the most publicized divorces in history? From red carpets to solitude, from champagne nights to pottery and spirituality, this is the story of Brad Pitt's shocking post-divorce transformation and his strange, redefined lifestyle. 1. The fall of Hollywood's golden couple. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie announced their divorce in 2016, it didn't just shake Hollywood. It shattered an image of perfection. For years, they were the most admired couple in the world. Brangelina, parents, partners, activists, and icons. But behind the glamour, their relationship had been falling apart for a long time. Reports of tension, disagreements about parenting, and lifestyle clashes had already been circulating. However, what truly made headlines was the alleged altercation on a private jet involving Pitt and one of his children. That moment marked not just the end of his marriage, but also the start of Brad Pitt's emotional collapse and, eventually, his rebirth. He described the period after the divorce as one of the darkest times of his life, full of reflection, guilt, and growth. This was the beginning of his post-divorce transformation. 2. From partying to sobriety, a clean slate. Before the divorce, Brad Pitt was known for being Hollywood's cool guy, the man who could drink anyone under the table. But after losing Angelina and facing the custody battle for his 6 children, he realized his lifestyle had to change. In an interview, he admitted he had a drinking problem and joined Alcoholics Anonymous, AA. For over a year and a half, he attended regular meetings surrounded by other men sharing their struggles. He said it was freeing to face his demons openly, without judgment. This new sober life wasn't just a change in habit, it was a complete personality shift. Pitt replaced his chaotic nights with peace, discipline, and mindfulness. The man once seen as untouchable was now learning to live as a humble human again. 3. The art of healing, pottery, sculpting, and solitude. One of the strangest yet most inspiring parts of Brad Pitt's transformation was his discovery of pottery and sculpture. After his split, Pitt began spending hours in a studio in Los Angeles with artist Thomas Houseago, working late into the night creating clay pots, sculptures, and abstract art. He reportedly used the process as therapy, molding his pain into art piece by piece. Friends described how he'd disappear into the studio for hours, listening to sad songs, creating and reflecting. It's his way of meditating, one insider revealed. The man who once ruled the box office now found comfort in something raw, quiet, and deeply personal. Pottery became a metaphor for his healing, breaking, reshaping, and finding beauty in imperfection. 4. Reconnecting with his children. The divorce from Angelina also came with a painful custody battle. Brad's relationship with his kids was reportedly strained, especially with his eldest son, Maddox. But over the years, Pitt has worked tirelessly to rebuild that bond. He's said to have repaired his relationships with most of his children, spending quiet, private time with them whenever possible. Sources close to him say fatherhood became a spiritual journey, one where he learned forgiveness, patience, and humility. This effort to reconnect grounded him even more and shaped his new priorities. Family over fame. 5. A spiritual and emotional awakening. Brad Pitt's transformation wasn't just external, it was deeply spiritual. After the divorce, he described himself as emotionally illiterate and began exploring different philosophies, reading about Buddhism, Christianity, and spirituality. He also started therapy and embraced mindfulness meditation. He said, "I think all our hearts are broken. I just want to understand mine." This version of Brad Pitt was more reflective, calm, and connected to his inner self. He traded the chaos of Hollywood for self-awareness. It wasn't about fame anymore. It was about peace. 6. Living like a minimalist. The strange lifestyle shift. Perhaps the most surprising part of Pitt's transformation is how simple his life became. He moved away from extravagant Hollywood parties, sold some of his lavish properties, and started living more quietly. His LA home became a sanctuary, filled with art, plants, and handmade objects. He eats clean, avoids media attention, and spends time gardening and meditating. Friends describe him as almost monk-like. One insider revealed that Brad spends evenings listening to old records, drinking non-alcoholic tea, and working on his sculptures. For someone who once lived in the fast lane, his transformation into a minimalist artist shocked the world. 7. His new perspective on love. After his painful split, Brad Pitt stayed out of serious relationships for years, though rumors linked him to various celebrities, including model Emily Ratajkowski and actress Aaliyah Shawkat. Pitt has remained discreet. He once said, "I'm focusing on myself. I'm rebuilding." However, in recent years, there have been whispers of new romance, possibly with jewelry designer Inés de Ramón. But this time, Pitt's approach to love is different: calm, private, and grounded. He's no longer chasing headlines or attention. Instead, he values emotional connection over image. This marks a stark contrast from his high-profile relationships of the past. 8. The Hollywood comeback, a calmer superstar. Even with all these personal changes, Brad Pitt's professional career didn't fade. In fact, his acting has reached new heights. In 2019, he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a role that mirrored his real-life reinvention, a man learning to find his place in a changing world. Instead of being the young heartthrob, Pitt is now Hollywood's wise veteran, producing meaningful films through his company, Plan B Entertainment, which has backed critically acclaimed projects like Moonlight and 12 Years a Slave. His transformation wasn't about escaping Hollywood. It was about reshaping his role within it. 9. Building a legacy beyond fame. Today, Brad Pitt is more than just an actor. He's a symbol of reinvention. His post-divorce journey shows how loss can lead to self-discovery, and how a man once defined by fame can find peace and simplicity. He continues to support humanitarian causes, advocate for environmental awareness, and use his platform to produce socially conscious films. The Brad Pitt we see now is not chasing applause. He's creating meaning. His lifestyle may seem strange to some, but to him it's real, grounded, and honest. 10. The lesson behind the transformation. Brad Pitt's story is more than Hollywood gossip. It's a story about transformation. He went from being a symbol of perfection to a man who openly admits his flaws. From addiction to mindfulness, from heartbreak to healing. His post-divorce life is proof that sometimes losing everything you thought defined you can actually bring you closer to your true self. He said in one interview, "It's not about running from pain anymore. It's about sitting in it, understanding it, and learning from it." That's not just strange, it's inspiring. Conclusion. Brad Pitt's transformation is a reminder that even Hollywood's biggest stars are human, vulnerable, broken, but capable of change. So what do you think of his strange new lifestyle? Is it enlightenment or just another Hollywood reinvention? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible celebrity stories.